Thanks to our great sponsors, Madison County Emergency Management, the Madison County Library in Richmond and Berea, kymedia.net, and the Cane Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
Hey everyone, welcome to this special edition of Madison County Live segment, Extra. We are here with the new Executive Director, Jamie Jordan from Madison Home. You've got lots of stuff going on, so let's just get right into it.
Sounds good. Well, first off, happy to be a part. Thanks, Randy, for having me on board here. Madison Home is a lot going on. We got a lot that's coming up, and what I want to just start with is just kind of some revisioning. Madison Home is a partnership of our community, our churches, other religious organizations, businesses, secular organizations. Right. So
the city,
the
county,
police department's been amazing support.
Absolutely.
So we are trying to pull everybody together to take care of the good people in our very own community that maybe just need a helping hand. So that's our goal.
Absolutely. Now, first up on your list, you've got a big list there, Jamie.
Got a big list.
So we had a huge Madison Gala. Is it 2 weeks ago already? Wow. Tell us about that.
Well, first off, I wore a bow tie.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
For the very first time. It was the first time I ever wore a bow tie. I like it. I think I'm going to get one for Christmas.
I like it. You look good in it.
I appreciate that. I appreciate, once in a while. It's okay. But yeah, I want to say thank you for everybody that came out, supported our first gala.
Right.
We had a great time. Special shout out to Lisa, who coordinated that for us.
She did a wonderful job.
Get to the bottom line. We raised, thanks to you all, over $13,000 that we are going to invest in our winter shelter program to take care, care of the people that need to be off the streets for whatever winter is going to bring to us for however long winter is.
Because you just never know.
Yeah, exactly.
You just never know.
Absolutely. So this winter shelter, we're keeping folks, the homeless, those who really maybe have a home but don't have utilities.
Right.
We're going to bring them into our Madison Home building, 105 5th Street, and we're going to be able to keep up to 30 people each night.
Very nice.
So this funding is huge. So just let me say thank you so much for all of you.
Yeah. Great turnout.
Yes.
We had a good time.
We did.
Fun, food, and fellowship.
We did.
While raising money for the winter shelter program.
Absolutely.
So it was fantastic.
Yeah.
So speaking of the winter shelter program,
right.
What are the conditions? How does this work? I know you have temperature thresholds and some other stuff. Tell us how this works.
So we have our official winter shelter that's going to begin on December 15th.
Right. Okay.
But winter does not cooperate with our plans.
It doesn't follow our plans.
It really doesn't.
Because we had our way, so it would never be winter.
It would never be winter. Right. Yes. Right. So what we have already been doing is if our lows at night get to 35 degrees or below that, we've already had it happen deep into the 20s before.
Already.
We are actually open on an emergency basis.
Okay.
We are sleeping people in our building. They're warm. They're safe. They've got people to talk to, and we are feeding them. So 35 degrees or below. This thing is already happening again thanks to the support from our community.
Absolutely. And we keep them off the streets.
And we keep absolutely.
It's simply too cold.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Yep.
So winter show, and let's go ahead and just talk about it. December the 15th is also our big ribbon cutting. The Richmond Chamber of Commerce as well. So tell us about that.
Yeah. So I would like to invite everybody to come on out. 105 5th Street. So Chamber of Commerce will be there. Our official opening to that building there. Yeah, it's been renovated. We've had youth groups coming in from other states, people from our community coming in doing work.
It
really, it absolutely is. We're just so blessed to have this space and a working heating system and AC.
Very nice too.
That was all really awesome.
Right.
So yeah, December 15th at noon, ribbon cutting right there out front. That'll be the day actually that evening.
Winter shelter starts
at 5 p.m.
Right.
We're starting the official winter shelter. And So speaking of,
and we'll have food and hors d'oeuvres. So come on
Is that how you pronounce it?
I just said
I've always wondered. Okay.
Hors d'oeuvres.
I like it.
I think it was on Andy Griffith, maybe hors d'oeuvres.
Okay. I don't know. Let's go with that.
Next up,
what
are we talking about?
So, winter shelter. Here's the thing. We are a community partnership, which means We need the community. We
Absolutely.
This thing, we started it off 4 or 5 years ago as Room in the Inn. This thing started with volunteers, people that care about the folks in our community.
Right.
So we absolutely need people to volunteer. We're going to get more info out, but there's things that you volunteer for. If you're a cook, come feed the people. If you are an organized administrative person, we need people to do registration.
Yeah.
If you got some time that you can give, we need overnight volunteers.
And you can do those shifts in 4 or 5 hour shifts.
We're going to do 4 or 5 hour shifts.
It's not that bad.
We are making efforts to
your
make.
Gift, you even had a lady said she had the gift of laundry.
Which
is fantastic.
I have a spiritual gift of laundry.
I
did not know that was there, but it is a thing.
Excellent.
We need people to do laundry, to wash those blankets and sheets for us.
Bring food. I mean that supply the food, snack bags that go around.
That's right.
How does that work? Take us through an average night.
All right.
What happens when?
So we'll get this. This is going to be a lot. We'll get it out pictorially.
Sure.
Take a look. We'll get to Facebook here in a minute.
Sure.
So 5 p.m. each evening, if someone needs shelter, needs a place to stay, they'll come between 5 and 6 p.m. to our building, and they'll get registered. Okay. There is a background check process. Thank you to Richmond Police for helping us with that.
Nice.
And they'll get to hang out. We'll have some snacks, some warm coffee for them there.
Absolutely.
And so 6 p.m., we'll take them to their rooms. They'll get to stay. It's usually 2 or 3 per room. We have real beds. We got twin beds. We're getting donations.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh my gosh.
Excellent.
We've gotten bed frames donated, mattresses donated. It's been amazing. So they'll get to go to the rooms. Dinner gets served, a nice hot dinner from a church or organization, served around 6:30 in our dining room downstairs. So they'll get to eat. Nice. And I want to say this too, part of the volunteering, people think, I can just bring stuff, drop it off. I'd say bring the stuff and come have dinner.
You can have dinner with them,
our guests,
and serve
and make new friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they are just thrilled to make friends.
Communication.
We're blessed to have community. They'll be blessed to have community. Excellent. So they'll have dinner. Okay. We're going to have a devotion at 8 p.m.
Okay.
So
every night.
Every night.
And that'll be the common area.
In the common area, totally optional.
Okay, sure.
And you do that. And then probably TV. They can kind of chill out, play some games, do whatever.
We have some singing.
If you have the right people, you have some singing.
Well, good singing.
I won't lead the singing. I'm not going to lead that.
No, I'm not either.
Right. So that's not me, but
Excellent.
So at that point, a lot of people are just ready to crash. They're exhausted.
Yeah, sure.
We'll let them go to the rooms and crash for the evening. Okay. This is where we'll need just overnight folks to be awake.
Yeah, absolutely. Lights out at 10.
Lights out at 10.
Right.
Yeah, but many will be before that.
Absolutely.
They get to sleep, and we're actually moving the time a little bit later in the morning.
Right.
So breakfast be around 8 a.m., 7:30, 8 a.m. breakfast. And then we'll have everybody, they need to head out at 9 a.m. And
it's really nice that we have our own facility in-house now.
That's right.
Because with the churches, they had other things going on, so now we have a more of a better schedule set in stone, like 9 a.m.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's fantastic. That's great.
It is. It's such a blessing. So we can keep them until 9 a.m. It's still cold in the mornings.
Yes,
they can go their own way. If they're a book reader, they can go over to the library. Right.
And speaking of volunteer, we have a special meeting at the library, November the 27th. 4 volunteers. Tell us more information.
So 4 volunteers for anybody that is curious. Hey, maybe I want to get involved, but I'm not really sure. Okay. So Monday, November the 27th at 6 p.m. at our public library. Okay. We'll have some signs up for the specific room, but come and show up, even if you just have questions. Excellent. This is a place to learn more. I'm going to give an orientation for how it's going to work, and then you will have an opportunity to ask your questions, get some answers. Excellent. And then if you feel so led to sign up to get involved. Okay. We're going to need at least a couple hundred
volunteers. Will you have forms there?
We will have forms there.
And they can also sign up online if
Absolutely.
I'm not mistaken at MadisonHome.org, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Excellent. And our Facebook page as well. Okay.
Speaking of Facebook
page.
Segue.
That's right. That was well done. I see you're good. We do have a new public Facebook page. So if you would even if you're just curious, go on Facebook, Madison Home Inc. It's going to be there. You're going to see some recent posts about things that we've got coming up. Go ahead and follow us. Take a look at what we're doing there in the community. We are a partnership, so we will repost some of the awesome things.
Oh, sure.
Other people are doing as well.
We're all working together.
A lot of things we've talked about here, we're going to make sure they're on the Facebook page. So scroll through and get it plugged in that way. It'll be great.
And you can also, folks, donate online at MadisonHome.org. Right. Yep. And also, you can Venmo.
You can Venmo.
Or you take checks. So just send them.
Yes, that's right. We take bundles of cash.
Yeah, or we take bundles of cash.
If you have a bag.
Sacks of cash.
Sacks of cash. We will take that as well.
All right. Yeah. Hey, Jamie, thanks for coming on today. Is there anything else? Let's check our list.
Did we get it? was a lot.
We got it.
It was a lot.
We got it. For
Just
more
wanna say
information,
thanks.
just follow the Facebook page.
Yeah.
And MadisonHome.org.
Absolutely. Thanks,
All
Randy.
right. Jamie, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, folks. Thanks for watching.